Welcome to the Eastern Idaho Planning Briefing for Thursday, December 5th. We have a few impacts to talk about. First, we do have some snow spreading across the southern and southeast highlands this morning, impacting some travel across the region. We are expecting some mountain snow Saturday through Sunday, and a rain or rain-snow mix in the valleys Saturday through Sunday as the next Pacific trough moves through the region. Let's take a look at the satellite view for this morning. You can see our low pressure system moving through Nevada, through Utah, into the Central Rockies today, and that is what is producing our precipitation along the southern highlands. We did have some mix of some freezing rain and sleet earlier this morning as well, so travel conditions across the southern highlands and southeast highlands may be a little bit difficult this morning. Here's our next Pacific system moving in, and this is going to be our player headed into the weekend. We'll take a look at the weather impact overview. You can see this morning across the South Hills and Southeast Highlands and Eastern Highlands, we are expecting some light snow. We have seen some of that snow creep into portions of the Snake River Plain along the Interstate 84 and 86 corridor, but we do expect impacts to be minimal in these areas this morning. Most of the precipitation should stay confined to the southern highlands this morning as that system continues to shift east. Moving into Friday, we do expect high pressure to be in control. We may see some low clouds and fog develop overnight tonight and last into Friday morning, but we expect impacts to be minimal at this time. With the precipitation spreading across the region, it does impact the central mountains starting after midnight Friday night, but generally spreading across most of the region Saturday into Sunday. And you can see we have highlighted a moderate impact for portions of the central mountains for both Saturday and Sunday, and that is due to the snowfall that we are expecting at this time. As that system does shift out of the region on the early part of the week, we may see some lingering very light impacts of snow along the Wyoming border. Now we'll take a look at the snowfall amounts for the weekend. The header on this graphic does say snowfall amount tomorrow through Sunday. These snowfall amounts are generally for Saturday through Sunday because we are expecting Friday to be dry. So you can see that as that system moves in, most of the precipitation is expected to be confined to the higher elevations that are favored in westerly flow, and that would be the Haley north to the Stanley region, including the Sawtooth Recreation area, where we may see some snowfall amounts around a foot at some of those higher elevations, and also some higher snow amounts impacting the eastern highlands. So some of these passes like Galena, Reynolds Pass, Pine Creek Pass, Emigrant Summit may see some travel impacts as we head through the weekend. We'll look at the temperatures real quick for Saturday, and they will be very similar for Sunday as well. And you can see those warm temperatures spread through the Snake River Plain, and that is why we highlighted rain or a rain-snow mix for most of the lower elevations. We are expecting very slight amounts for precipitation, particularly through the interstate corridor, the main travel corridors through the region for the weekend. With those warm temperatures, any snow that does fall should be confined to the overnight or very early morning hours, with rain or a rain-snow mix and minimal travel impacts through the day. As the system passes through the region, we are expecting winds to pick up on Sunday with passage of the front, so we are expecting some gusty conditions. Since we are not expecting much in the way of snowfall for the Snake River Plain, we are not expecting blowing snow to be an impact. However, some of these higher elevations, particularly headed over, say, Galena Summit or Pine Creek Pass, may see some blowing snow concerns on Sunday, and we will evaluate that as the time comes closer. So again, weather impacts, snow across the southern and southeast highlands this morning, producing some minor travel impacts, but the main impact for the upcoming weekend is going to be mountain snow, higher elevation snow, Saturday through Sunday, and some of those amounts could be moderate, particularly above 7,000 feet across portions of the Central Mountains, and then rain or a rain-snow mix in the valleys Saturday through Sunday. So here's our number. If you have some questions, we will be glad to answer those for you. You can also visit our webpage for more details, and you can drop us an email if you have some questions about the content or delivery of this briefing. The next briefing recorded will be on Friday morning, and thank you for joining us.